What's up everyone, I'm Eric Porter. Welcome back to my yard. So in our last video, we resheeted the big roll-in, we got the whole yard running, pulled the tarps, tuned it up, and wrote everything in, and it's been running awesome. Then this last week came and we got the biggest storm of the whole summer. So this thing rained for days. Thunderstorms, wind, everything. It was pretty crazy, but mostly it was a ton of water. We got several inches in a really short period of time and experienced the most flooding we've had back here. Let me show you what it was like in the middle of that storm and what I had to do to save the jumps. It's 8 o'clock at night now and it's been raining for 2 days. And I'm actually starting to get worried about this last landing. There's new cracks in it right now. And yeah, I'm a little bit worried. So let's get this thing tarped, hope for the best, and then get back to work tomorrow. The good thing is it's raining and cold and I don't have to worry about wasps right now. Looking good. I think this should help save it. Hopefully it doesn't collapse. I'm just gonna throw a couple more rocks down so it doesn't blow away. We'll check it after the storm finishes. So the storm passed and check it out. The landing is still here, so the tarp worked. The rest of the jumps are in good shape as well, except for one. So the trick jump is our only casualty, and this thing is done. It is unrideable right now. There's a huge gap between the wall and the dirt, and the whole retaining wall collapsed, so it's in bad shape. So what we're gonna do for this project is pull down this wall, rebuild it, stack the dirt, and then session this big jump. But before we get started, we got perfect dirt conditions up at Deer Valley. So I'm gonna grab the boys, we're gonna head up to Deer Valley, and then we'll get back here and get this jump running. This dirt's looking sick. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
It's perfect. Look at that. So perfect.
So with all this rain, the crew at Deer Valley rebuilt a lot of the berms and jumps and stuff on tidal wave, and it's running super good and smooth. Nice line, Milo. This berm is perfect now.
I love this.
It's so good. These berms are so good too. Oh man, you went deep. Nice run, boys. Should we go get an ice cream sandwich?
Yeah.
If you saw our Deer Valley video last year, you'll remember that the ice cream sandwiches are pretty much the best thing on earth. Oh, and on a scale of 1 to 2, how awesome are they?
10 million.
10 million? So it's off the charts good, huh?
Yeah, off the charts.
Let's get into that thing.
I was just about to.
You snooze, you lose, buddy. Got a little bit of an ice cream headache? Give me that thing.
Why do you have to do that every time?
I went big on that bike and got some wrapper with it. Well, the dirt's unreal, the trails are tuned up and perfect, and can't beat the ice cream sandwiches, but we're gonna do another couple laps and then get back to the yard and get started on this project.
Yeah.
When I built Milo's line, this wall was pretty solid and intact, so I attached this whole wall over here, which is still good to go, to this wall. So it's kind of pulling it off. So the first thing I have to do is detach this wall from that one. These planks are still in really good shape, so we can use these again. I got most of the slats off, and then I had plywood behind the slats that was actually holding the dirt. Well, not everything's reusable. Successfully pulled down the retaining wall, no bee stings so far, so that's good. Now what I have to do is take all of this dirt that's here and get it up on the top and kind of over the other side. So before I do that, there's some weeds over there I want to pull first so I don't just bury weeds, which are just going to grow up and give me a headache in the future. And once I get all that dirt up and over, then I can start rebuilding the wall. Check this thing out, it's a potato bug. You've never seen one of these things before? They look crazy. How big that thing is. I don't think I want them on my shoe. I got an idea. Let's take this thing over and feed it to the chickens. That thing is gone. Inside the chicken, these little mini dinosaurs, they will eat anything that moves around in the yard. They loved all the bugs and stuff, so that was a big old snack for that guy. Back at it this morning, nice and cool right now. We got a lot done yesterday, so pretty excited to keep moving on it. It's nice and cool this morning. Next step is I'm gonna move this slide here. So in a future video, we're gonna rearrange all the water slides in the backyard to make a super fun bobsled run. You'll start at the top and rip water slides like a luge run all the way around, back up to the top. It's gonna be super fun. Connect up to the pump track, I think. So make sure to subscribe if you're not, so you don't miss that video. But for now, I gotta get this thing out of the way so that I can put in a new column right there, and that's where the corner piece will be to get this landing braced up. So I thought I was all done with dirt work and I'd be able to fold that right back where the wall is kind of pushed out there. There's so much dirt that had fallen behind it. So I actually have to pull out even more dirt than I thought behind that wall so that I can push it back, and then we can build the big one. Gino's just chilling in that nice cool dirt. We got that whole wall cleared out. That was a lot of dirt, a pretty ridiculous amount. So what we're gonna do now is find our posts, which are gonna be the uprights that'll hold this wall up.
My trick jump landing post is from the ground, 5 feet 4 inches.
Okay.
And then yours needs to be much taller because your landing is so much bigger.
So how long of a pole are we looking for?
Like 9.5 feet long.
What do you think about this one?
That one looks good. I bet you can get 2.
I think so. They're just awkward. Whoop.
You need to bounce it out.
Yeah. There we go. Nice. You got it. Now just do that about, like, I don't know, 2,000 times.
Then just keeps on falling down like that, and then you have to pick it up again.
So anything that you don't get over the top, it just rains down the landing. Trying to take a dirt shower. So what we'll do is put these in here, here, and there on the outside. Okay, so the one with no bark is gonna be our top rail?
Yep.
Perfect. Let's put it over on the side there. That's like a telephone pole.
Yeah.
Yeah, just on the ground right there is totally fine. Well, it's still solid.
Yeah.
So that's gonna have to meet up right there with that one. Nice. Digging post holes sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey Milo,
What?
I think at 11 years old, you finally hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
The good thing is there's gonna be no more settlement. So when we put our support in right there, it's on rock, so it's gonna be really solid. I should have known better on that one. I kind of saw it coming, but my ladder was tilted over, leaned up on a sketchy thing. Let's count that as my version of the milk crate challenge and keep her safe from here on. Day 3, this thing's coming together. My buddy Brady showed up to help. We got the framework done here, and it's looks a bit like a Homer Simpson spice rack, but that's all right. Literally the only thing this wall has to do is hold dirt. We started working today with a 0% chance of rain, and it's definitely raining now. This is pretty awesome. That is epic. Double rainbow, big clouds, sun. It's pretty sick out right now. We're getting close, huh, Milo?
Yep.
And it's raining again. We're actually getting kind of soaked right now. It's been raining and thunderstorming and lightning all around. It's pretty cool though. So back at it tomorrow. Well, that storm blew over and my cousin Brian is in town now. What's up? And as you can see, he's huge and grew up on a farm in Iowa where my family's all from. So, you know, when people come to visit me, I put them to work. I hope you're cool with that.
That's all right with me.
I was working on your vacation. You thought you were coming to say hi and I put you to work?
Just happy to be here.
Yeah, nice. You have to come back and we'll get you on the pump track next time.
Awesome, I love it. Yeah,
cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, we got most of the dirt work done. Now we need to make this wall look good. So what we're gonna do is use my favorite tool, which is the chainsaw. We're gonna use the Alaska mill, which is a cutting guide, so that we can turn this log here into planks. And then we're gonna use those on the wall itself to make it really look good and make it look like the rest of the landings. Now that we've got all our boards milled, we're gonna put them up on this landing and make it look really good. So we're gonna start out on the side, and we didn't make a wall all the way down to the ground because we didn't need to for this project. We may in the future if we need this dirt, but for now, keeping it sloped like this will hold it in place. Check this thing out, turned out so good. When these landings come together, it's just the best feeling ever. It's a lot of problem solving and a lot of hard work. You know, you just keep plugging away like anything at life and you'll eventually accomplish the goal and get it done. So speaking of that, the last thing I have to do is bring up the rest of the dirt from the bottom and get that up to the top, rake it around, and we don't even have to pack this because this is the jump that we try new tricks on and we keep it nice and soft so we don't get hurt, hopefully. It's at least softer when we do crash. So let's have a look at this landing, see how it turned out, and then we'll ride it. It's the end of the day and I'm beat and we're losing light, but it's worth a few laps for sure to make sure it works well. So start out with a quick cruiser through Milo's line, which will get me onto the landing. Then we'll get up to the big line and ride it through and see how it's feeling. Now we'll cruise the main line, float through the air, get used to things again because I haven't ridden the jumps in a couple weeks. Oh, that feels so good. Man, that line is fun. All right, I'm feeling pretty warmed up. Time to test out the new trick jump. What we have to do is hit the first one straight, and then as we hit the second jump, we transfer to the right in the air, and then we're going straight into the trick step up. Oh, that was perfect. That jump turned out awesome. I'm so happy I rebuilt the wall. It's taller than ever, it's wider than ever, and everything feels really nice on it. Being that it's a trick step up, I probably ought to do a trick on it before the session's over, so let's see. Haven't done a 360 yet this year. Let's see if I can get one of those around and see how that feels. Nice. That was fun. Haven't done one of those in a while. That 360 felt good, but I know I can do them much better, and now I've got my setup again so that I can practice them and do them over and over and get them super dialed and feeling awesome again. So this build, despite its hardships and how much longer it took than I thought, was a huge success. I think it looks awesome, it rides awesome, and it's just a valuable piece of the yard that's back and ready to session for the rest of the fall. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate having everyone along for the ride here. If you're not subscribed, please do it. The Alaska videos are coming out next and you don't want to miss them. And after that, we're gonna hit the water slides like I said before, and just a lot more fun content coming up this fall. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure. My wheelbarrow is dying a slow, painful death. This thing's actually so bad now that I kind of want to see how long I can run it. You guys cold? Too cold for an ice cream sandwich?
No, it's never too cold for an ice cream sandwich. Never!